Chelsie, I was thinking, it's wrong that you shouldn't be up here on this platform because you've been absolutely integral to achieving what we have today. So Chelsea's led the team that's engaged with the farmers and landowners. Chelsie, what barriers have you faced and overcome?
Ooh. Yeah, there are still a number of barriers that we have faced and some that we continue to face, and I'm sure we'll continue to face actually over the next couple of years whilst all of this levels out, I suppose, and as we come to terms with what the size of the challenge is. I think really from the landholder's perspective, many of the barriers that we've faced have been around kind of the kind of constant change of guidance and that kind of political uncertainty. Not least to mention with Biodiversity Net Gain the updates from the metrics presenting challenge. Me and my team go out. We obviously have an ecology-based background. We go out and we are looking at land with farmers, with landholders, and we're trying to think of the best projects that could possibly go in to support nature's recovery, things that will last, that will work well, and that will deliver maximum biodiversity. The metric is a really good starting point to quantifying those improvements, but of course nature doesn't necessarily fit into a box particularly well, and so there are huge challenges going forward to make sure that what we ecologically want on the ground and think is viable can be rewarded through generation of biodiversity units and therefore through these kind of like financial models. But I think a few things that have already been touched on, inheritance, taxation issues. Just at the moment, as a landholder, trying to figure out what is the best route to turn down. Is risk managed if you enter into a 30-year agreement? Are you expected to be delivering the project, or are you actually delivering the units and the promise of units? And those are things that we've been able to hopefully work to really minimise through the market design. But also, it takes time. Landholders speak to landholders, and so to have our first few landholders through the door now with agreements and willing to share their experience really openly. Thank you to those that are here today. I think that's really, really crucial.